Okay, the usual thing, I went down the shops and I don't know what's going on there down there, fellas. Total I went down to get some of this Aquadia. I knew it was going to be expensive, but it was pretty expensive. Like there was one version that was $15 and the next version was like $20, but then I couldn't buy it because it had this thing, Aquadia for exterior use, Aquadia for interior use, and I'm thinking, what's going on? So I've got this one here, which is Tarzan Grip Wood Glue. This is a New Zealand brand, so I'm buying New Zealand only because it made the comment it was a top grade or something, a superior grade of PVA glue. So I thought, well, at least it's telling me something. I can try that sort of thing. So yeah, so I was wondering, what do they mean by exterior grade? It doesn't mean they've added more water because they realise that outside in the sun it's going to dry faster. So they're selling you more water. In other words, and I think the exterior brand was the $20 one. So they're selling you expensive water? Is that what they're doing? I don't know, fellas. It's just, things are getting weird, so so I couldn't work out what was my old brand of Aquadia, so I couldn't buy it. So I said, well, if I can't work it out, which is the one I used to buy, the equivalent one that I used to buy, what's the point? Yoo-hoo is crap. I mean, is the exterior Aquadia, is that really just Yoo-hoo crap repackaged as exterior thing? I don't know. As I said, I'd like to know. I like some confidence. Because back in the day when I was at this special science college, we had two glues. We had the glag, the sort of supposedly made out of flour and water sort of thing. That was the stuff to do all the paperwork sort of thing. But we also had the PVA sort of stuff. Oh, this looks thicker. Yeah, well there you go. There you go. Silver fern, all blacks. Look at that. That looks like it's going to do the business. Oh, this just looks like, yeah, it looks like it's going to do. There you go, fellas. I think that's going to do the business. It's got a slight yellow tint to it too, so it's not pure white sort of thing. So, because I wondered with the Yoo-hoo, the fact it's not going clear, they put a bit of flour in it, sort of doing this sort of the glag sort of thing. I don't know. As I said, we don't know anything these days. And how did they used to make the BVA? Whether we had a factory over there in Western Australia sort of thing. Being a Catholic state, they wanted everything to stick together. Let's stick together. Come on. So anyway, we're just going to get there's my pencil. I've lost my pencil, fellas. Because the idea in the old days, the reason I'm doing this is because I can't get to the next step with the magnet and the wheel until I can get all the various elements all nicely firmed up, so they're not going to go anywhere, they're not going to fall apart, spring apart, or anything like that. Anyway, we get our metho, and the idea, it should be 50-50. It was in the old days, so we're going to try and do it up to the line. I don't know if we can do this. Is it going to work? So we put in our metho, so it's equal quantity of metho to there. There we go. So that should, in theory, if this is like the old, maybe I need to take the camera down a bit, I don't know, so you can see this without melting the face off the camera. Yeah. It's starting a bushfire. Yeah, I love the term bushfire, isn't it? It sounds so feminine, doesn't it? Fire in the bush. It's a bushfire. She's gonna blow. Captain, she's gonna blow. I can't frig her any faster, Captain. I think the problem is you're frigging too much. We've got a bushfire happening. Well, this is different. Look at the colour's different to that one. Well, that's not. Wow. Well, that's different. Whoa, and you can see you can feel the toughness in that. So, if I can get this into solution, maybe I have to leave this in the container for. If I can leave this in the container for a day or so, yeah. Well, I think we're going to. Yeah. Oh yes, it is. It's got a rice pudding sort of creamy colour to it. It's not the usual. So yeah, different fellas. Now if I can get this to go then I'll be very impressed. It will definitely, I would think, do the business. And I'll see, that's the trouble. You can't buy the stuff. You've been pissed off by buying inferior stuff,